Hello, glad to have you join us on the program this week. We have a lot of things lined up for you, all focused on the activities of the federal lawmakers this week in the National Assembly. One of them is the interesting face-off between lawmakers in the Senate over the 5,000 naira allowance for unemployed Nigerians promised by the All Progressive Congress during the presidential campaigns. However, let's start with the report on the committees of the National Assembly.
Committee on Appropriations. Chairman, Senator Danjuma Goje.
Senate President Bukola Saraki has named the chairman and deputy chairman of the 65 Senate committees to oversee various ministries, departments and agencies of government. 41 of the committees are being chaired by APC senators, while 24 committees are headed by opposition PDP.
Committee on Defense. Chairman, Senator Ahmed Lawal. Vice Chairman, Senator Jeremiah Useni. Committee on Diaspora and Civil Society. Chairman Rose Oko. Committee on Drugs and Narcotics. Chairman Joshua Lidani. Vice Chairman Philip Gunka. Committee on Downstream Petroleum. Chairman Senator Uche Kwenife. Vice Chairman Senator Jibril Barau.
Meanwhile, in the House of Representatives, it appears the controversy over the list of chairmen and deputy chairmen may be over. The House says only 2 lawmakers have rejected the position of chairman given to them by Speaker Yakubu Dogara, and that all other chairmen are committed to work in unity with the Speaker. The Chief Whip of the House, Representative Ado Al-Hassan, said this after the leadership of the House met with chairman and deputy chairman of the standing committees of the House.
By our records, I want to be precise to tell you that we have only 2 members rejecting their committees. And it's natural, if anyone feels he does not want to pick up the responsibility given to him by the leadership, he's free to do that. But by what we have, especially in light of the attendance of this meeting, we have no other member rejecting his committee except the 2 you might have noticed elsewhere. And I want to assure you that members who have taken this responsibility have given us their commitment. We will work as a team, and we shall continue to bring the good that is desired for Nigerian government. I will continue to cooperate with the Nigerian government under the leadership of General Muhammadu Buhari to deliver the change, the much expected change for Nigerians. We have also taken the commitment, like you have seen in the attendance. We use this opportunity to take the commitment of individual members who have been given this responsibility. And we have also told them the idea behind giving them this responsibility is for them to extend to the membership of the House of Representatives as representative of the leadership. They are also leaders by extension. And by the attendance of the committee, like you have seen, we have had more than 99.9% commitment from them. All you have seen, any member that you have seen here has accepted in principle his appointment. Any member that you have seen here has also given us the assurances to work for the betterment of the House of Representatives. This is part, of course, part of for the House of Representatives and Nigeria by extension.
These committees are yet to start work as they are yet to be inaugurated by the Speaker. It is expected that they will be inaugurated this coming week. However, some ad hoc committees are already poised to start work. One of such is the committee to look into the activities of the Military Joint Task Force in the Niger Delta region, aiming to bring to an end the pollution of the region's environment through the burning and destruction of equipment seized from illegal operators of crude oil refineries.
We have sent letters to all relevant stakeholders requesting for information on the activities of Joint Task Force in the Niger Delta area, and also information from the community in terms of their experiences with activities of AGIP, and also request information from AGIP Oil Company itself. And as soon as we got this information we requested, we intend to go on a physical visit to that area. From there we will assess the information, compare it with what we have seen on ground, and then call for a public hearing to take position on the assignment given to us by the House.
Welcome back. Now to the Senate, where a motion on the soaring rate of unemployment in Nigeria took an unexpected turn.
On this side of a Senate chamber, are lawmakers from the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC. On the other side are lawmakers from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, who for the first time since the return of democracy in 1999 have found themselves in the opposition. Lawmakers from the two parties sometimes agree on issues and at other times disagree. A case in point was when PDP and APC senators could not agree on the confirmation of the former Rivers State Governor Rotimi Amechi as a minister. Wednesday's plenary session also saw lawmakers again divided along party lines when the Senate debated the motion on the urgent need to curb the soaring rate of unemployment in Nigeria.
The Senate notes that the figures from the National Bureau of Statistics reveals that unemployment rate in Nigeria increased to 8.2% in the second quarter of 2015, from 7.5% in the first quarter of 2015, while the unemployed labor force now stands at 74 million Nigerian youths. This is truly a calamity.
The friction came up when this federal lawmaker raised an additional recommendation on the motion.
The additional prayer is that the federal government should immediately commence the payment of the 5,000 naira stipend that was promised Nigerians during the unemployed youth during the campaigns, that to reduce the hardship and to reduce the hardship of undergraduate caused by the unemployment in the country.
But senators from the ruling APC were against the additional recommendation.
Senator Philip Aduda raised the same issue, and we have voted on it and you have ruled. That matter cannot be revisited again until July next year.
A back and forth argument between lawmakers from the PDP and the APC followed. However, when the Senate President put forward the question, the APC lawmakers had the day.
Those in favor of this additional prayer say aye. Those against say nay. The nays have it.
Not to be outdone by the PDP senators, an APC lawmaker brought up another additional recommendation.
Immediate past government in Nigeria be made to account for every naira spent in Sure-P and other purported poverty alleviation programs. I so make the additional prayer.
Again, when the Senate President put forward the question, the APC once more had their way.
Those in favor that the immediate part government made to account for the amount spent on Sure-P and other poverty alleviations, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it.
At the end of the verbal war between the two parties, the Senate President left a parting shot, which brought back calm to the chamber.
For these very, very important motion you brought on the issue of unemployment. And I think the issue of unemployment crosses party lines. The issue of unemployment does not look at which party card you carry or which party you voted for. The issue of unemployment affects every one of us, and it's a very serious issue. And I think that I commend him for, and all those who have contributed. And I believe that we should stay above the party line on this issue that's so important for the interests of our people. I want to say that for the years that we have seen growth, but we've all accepted that there has been growth that has not been able to provide employment. And the challenge is for all of us, particularly those of us in this red chamber, because some of the reforms that we're talking about, we've all agreed that the government alone cannot do it. It is the private sector, likely. And the private sector needs the enabling environment. And that enabling environment for sustainability can only be given by laws passed by the National Assembly, less so by policies by the executive. So we have a role here to play, truly, in ensuring that we engage with the private sector in looking at how do we get the economy moving. And I think I'm happy it's coming now, because as we start to talk about 2016 budget, the single senators, I think we need to put this in mind to look at how we're going to be creative enough to see how we can stimulate the economy.